Everything's against me and it's got me down. If I jumped in the river, I would probably drown. No matter how I struggle and strive, I'll never get out of this world alive. These shabby shoes I'm wearing all the time, they're full of holes and nails. Brother, if I stepped on a worn out dime, I bet a nickel I could tell you if it was head or tail.
Lemon face. Lemon face. All right. Welcome to the Who Goes There podcast, episode 91.
Oh, fuck. I don't have a beer, so I'm going to
go. This is Jorge.
Yeah, this is Matt. This is Brandon.
And over to our right, we've got, like 0.75 special guest. Like, yeah, 3/4 special guest, I think.
I'm bigger than you today, so yeah.
You are taller, and it's
I
unfortunate.
think you're bigger than him on most days, too.
Ow. Well, no, it just depends on body fat, if that's what you're talking about.
Okay, true.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm way bigger than this dude.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you introduce yourself, man?
Hi, I'm Esteban.
Hi, Esteban.
Esteban. Like the dude that made those guitars,
I
right?
fucking hate
Those
that
shit
guy
guitars.
so hard.
I was actually
So
on an
hard.
infomercial for him once.
Did you fuck up a guitar?
No,
like
I just
every
got
white person on every fucking infomercial?
No, they had a girl that came. He's like, anybody can learn my system in a few minutes, and this girl came up and she just could not. Like after recording for 2 hours, she couldn't fucking do it, and they had to bring another girl up.
So
I just sat there.
the reason why I decided to bring you on the show was because you're straight edge.
Oh God.
And you wouldn't drink our beer.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I brought some weed though. If you want some weed,
Honestly, so let me put that out there.
because it's legal.
Let me put this out there. As a straight edge person,
As a
person of straight edge color.
You know what, dude?
know.
As a vegan,
no, okay.
I should tell you, this is not a safe space.
I don't give a fuck. I've been straight edge for like 15, 16 years now, and I get nothing but just bullshit. Kind of like, oh, he can't drink this. He's straight edge. Or, oh, don't do that around him. He's straight edge. I'm like, oh yeah, because I'm fucking so goddamn delicate. I go to fucking bars. Anyway, so as a straight edge person, I enjoy the smell of weed. I
do too, man. I don't smoke, but I enjoy the smell of weed.
I can't smoke cigarettes, but I love the smell of, like, especially Camels.
Cigarettes are, yeah.
So, but actually, so the straight edge scene and like the hardcore scene the horror is very intermingled with the two.
Yeah.
And you're in a few bands, right?
I've been in a few bands. Currently working on new band. It's just also horror themed, so you guys are gonna like it when we have everything all recorded and stuff. It's actually a band that's been around, but they're kind of
restructuring.
Yeah, restructuring everything. And they asked me to do vocals on it, so you're gonna get a lot of songs about cannibalism and just taking people apart and all kinds of crazy shit.
Dismemberment,
and
okay.
I love that band too.
Oh, we like that.
Mm-hmm. Disemboweling.
Oh God.
Bowels. No. Ew.
This happened, everybody.
Yeah.
So
just putting it out there.
Thanks, America.
But America got
whatever.
made great again.
All right, that's enough of that. We don't go too far into politics.
But weed's legal, so that's good.
That's good
I'm
for
very
you.
happy.
I will say this. So the next morning you're like, it's the best thing to sit on my porch and smoke it. I go, dog, that's not legal till January, right?
No.
Actually, it is legal
effectively
now.
Yeah.
Oh, is it official?
Immediately.
Oh, well.
You can start going
I
on
didn't look up. Yeah, smoke them up, Johnny.
Really? That went into effect ASAP?
Yeah.
You could grow plants and you could have up to an ounce.
Yeah. You can give it and like you can buy it, but you can't.
You see this
buy
mustache
it.
here? I'm definitely going to be growing some weed.
Yeah, you should.
Please do.
You're pulling that whole Mexican thing together.
Duh.
You just need like a Doyers hat now.
A Doyers.
Doyers hat?
Los Doyers.
The Dread Central Facebook page, we're streaming live. You can comment on the thread.
Oh,
hear that, guys? You can talk shit too.
We'll try that. Apparently, we're live now, and my shit's muted, dog. I'm professional. You know what's
Sorry.
It's not
Sorry.
professional. Off-camera voices.
Sorry, audio listeners.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So, anyway, Pizza Port. Yeah.
Yes, Pizza Port. Again, thank you for supplying beers for the three of us. You have water.
Hey, I will eat the fuck out of some pizza though.
That we can agree on.
Pizza is awesome.
Well,
We
except
need-
for
we
he
need to
can't
get them to
have.
start giving us pizza.
No, no,
He
no,
can't have like a
If
regular
you're-
pizza.
No, if you're lactose intolerant,
Well,
fuck that bullshit.
well,
you
you know what,
power
that-
through that shit.
That sounds
not
like a
necessarily
problem
vegetarian.
for you
Oh,
two, because
you can
I
still-
can drink
Yeah, I
the
can have
beer.
pizza, yeah,
and
totally.
I
we
can
both
eat
can.
pizza.
God,
What was that?
we're the best. We can have both
Just
the
talking
beer
about how
and the
awesome
pizza.
we are.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. Hey Matt,
Hey George,
what's in the news?
all kinds of stuff. So Tom Green is making a horror movie.
I heard about this.
Like
Wait,
fucking.
so he's just making another movie then?
Well, no, dude.
Hey,
Freddy Got
hey,
Fingered
hey.
was hilarious.
Yeah.
Hilarious, dog.
That was a good movie.
Dag.
Dang. He fucking he went inside that deer. Like it was a tauntaun.
I'm gonna shoot.
Tom Green was the deer.
Oh.
He was the deer.
What's I didn't read too much about it, but what's the deal?
So the
with it?
movie's called Bethany, and it's about a young girl who moves back home and is haunted by her imaginary friend. So it's like Drop Dead Fred, but horror.
I was
Actually,
gonna
I
say
can
it
get
sounds
behind
like
that.
something like
I could
that.
get down with that. Yeah, that sounds
It's a
fun.
decent premise.
Yeah, and Tom Green plays a psychiatrist.
That's scary.
Okay, he's like a minimal role.
I guess.
hoping
So it's
yeah.
not his movie. It's
He's
just in it?
making the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's actually doing the movie. But yeah, it's called Bethany, and it just got picked up. So who knows when it'll be out? Sometime in early 2017.
Honestly, Bethany sounds like the name of a girl who gets stalked.
Did you see Life After Beth?
Have you stalked a girl named Bethany?
No.
Just a few. I mean,
Just a few.
That's just it
My,
sounds like. I'm
my
like,
mother's
yeah.
name was Bethany, so I happen to date all these women named Bethany. It's really weird.
Hey, have any of you guys read The Passage, the novel?
No.
I don't read.
Is it as bad as The Road?
You son of a bitch! It is not a bit.
that's twice that we've been able to bring up the
As bad
road.
as The Road?
It's not as good as The Road.
Oh, but
So is that a movie like The Road?
So, anyways, it's
The Road?
it's a book about. It's actually a trilogy, if I'm not mistaken, but it's a trilogy about post-apocalyptic vampire creature things, and it's really, really good because it has this very fine divide between when the pre-apocalypse happens and then the post-apocalypse happens. It's fantastic. So, anywho, Justin Cronin wrote this book, but it's finally becoming a movie, which I'm super stoked on.
Is it a teen novel?
No,
Okay, good.
not at all.
I heard vampire and thought, yeah, it's
No,
it's a teen
and
novel.
again, they were only vampires in that they needed human blood to kind of survive, but they
So-
turned into xenomorphs about like halfway through the book, which is kind of cool. So it's really fun.
Kind of like I Am Legend, but
Yeah, kind of, but it's
Kind of like The Strain.
What they do is that they establish like a walled colony, and it's basically the surviving of that.
I feel like
And
it's like parts that plus like Walking Dead.
there's
plus-
a bunch of
Vampire
different
Diaries.
things
pretty much
going
how
on here.
any post-apocalyptic.
And it's cool because like there's bits of it where they're trying to repair like their power station that's like 30 miles out, and so they have to fix like generators and whatnot.
cool.
So a lot of this stuff is kind of neat, and they're figuring out through transcripts like what happened in the past, and the leaders are corrupt in the town and whatnot. But it's actually really good. I would both recommend reading the books and then the movie when it comes out. So that's my piece.
There's currently 35 stupid idiots watching our stream right now.
suckers.
You guys are dumb.
Hey, you know what?
You're one of them.
Anyway,
That just happened.
you may not be able to see me, but you know what you can see in,
What,
in
Matt
December?
Smith?
You could see fucking Jack Frost in 35 millimeter for
I
the first time ever.
I can't even contain my excitement for that, dude.
Dude,
Yes.
You don't want to go see Jack Frost? Go see some Snowman Rape, some Shannon Elizabeth
He said
titties?
I
his
said I
excitement.
cannot contain my excitement.
And you said it so enthusiastically.
I'm half chubbed right now.
I'm full chub.
I can't contain my excitement.
His half
I'm
chub is
only
your
half-
full
Hey,
chub.
did we just
so-
meet?
I think your enthusiasm left with the rest of your beard.
I know I'm like Samson with this thing.
Oh, all of your coolness, all of your funny left with your beard.
It's funny, my coolness leaves, but all of your I don't know where I'm going.
Yeah, nowhere with
Even
that.
your comebacks are gone
No,
now.
fuck.
Damn.
I'm fucked.
I got 2 bones on the show now.
Oh, damn!
There's
I'm
an
out
extra one for you.
roasted.
But if you can't make it to LA to go see Jack Frost on December 21st, you can buy the new Scream Factory Blu-ray that's got super sweet art and a bunch of awesome special features.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
stoked. I'm gonna get it.
It should be really fun.
Christmas time, Snowman Rape.
What more do you want?
We don't even have any fucking snow. If you listen to this and you live where there's snow, make a snowman having sex with somebody and send it to us, please.
Basically, like
If you
Calvin
could make it look
Hobbes.
like Shannon Elizabeth or actually get Shannon Elizabeth, then even more.
Well, she's not really doing anything, so I don't
She's
think
not
it'd be
doing anything. Her career just ended. It's like,
She was playing poker for a while, remember?
She's like, I'm 32 and nobody wants to see my tits anymore. I guess my acting career's over. Gonna go back to saving dogs.
What?
Yeah, she had a sanctuary for dogs.
You don't listen? You don't listen to the
I feel
words
like
that are coming
every
out of my mouth?
celebrity has a sanctuary
What's
for
next,
saving
dude?
dogs now.
Fucking Mondo is killing it with Gremlin
Oh,
Tiki
damn
Cups.
it. We can't get them.
No, but we could ask. We could ask people.
Can we ask?
We could ask.
Guys,
Hey.
yeah, explain what this is. Explain what this is.
So Alamo Draft House does all kinds of amazing things, and if you live near one, they're going to be having a Gremlin special where they're going to be showing Gremlins and having Gremlin tiki mugs, and you get a drink in the mug, but they're limited only to the screenings, and we don't live near an Alamo Draft House, so
If you can somehow manage to get us a pair of those,
Yeah.
I will send you all of the money.
we will pay you back, and we will send you all the useless shit you don't even want.
Yeah, like whatever random stuff I have in my truck right now, it's yours.
Yeah, yours. Just
All yours. Just
send
get us a goddamn
send us
tiki mug,
fucking
please.
Gremlins things.
I want one.
And you hear Nosferatu's getting remade?
I did. I'm really excited about this. So
I'm actually
yeah,
excited too.
Explain a little bit about it.
So-
you wait. Hold on.
Okay.
Slow your roll.
Oh, top.
Yeah.
Man, I was just emasculated right now.
So,
Hey, bro. Muscles aren't for everything, dog.
homeboy who did The Witch,
Yeah.
Robert Eggers, he's doing Nosferatu. And
It can't be bad.
he said he's going to take the same approach that he took with the Witch, where like late 1800 or 1900s Germany has to like come through. It has
Well,
to be
that I can see
aesthetically,
actually
like,
doing good because he,
doing
with the
well.
witch, was focused
Superman
on music.
does good.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm just imagining like that old Victorian language.
It's
with
a
German
schooner.
accent.
With a
Like that.
sailboat.
Scooter is a
Does thou
sailboat.
want me to suck your blood?
I think
You think he'll do it
I don't know where I
silent?
was going with that.
no.
No, there's no way you could sell a silent film.
Well,
that.
that's how they
Yeah,
talk
but
in The
dost
Witch,
thou
though.
with a German accent? Dost thou? Thou.
That's Austrian.
No, you're right. Well, Austria's part of Germany.
Yeah, they speak German.
I'm technically correct.
You are
The best
technically
kind of correct.
But that's like one
best
person's
kind of
actual
correct?
accent.
The only kind of correct is the best kind of correct.
I will suck your blood, you fucking
No, I'm
bitch.
really excited about it. I think if anybody has, there's probably a bunch of directors that could take it on, but him directing only fills me with positivity.
The fact that he already did a period piece and it was the fucking Witch. I'm cool with it.
Yeah,
And plus
100%.
Nosferatu, man, it's like, yeah, it's a movie. Well, we're gonna talk about a remake later, but it's a remake, yeah, but it's a remake of a movie from what, like the 1920s,
Yeah.
a silent film, and like Nosferatu's been tweaked and redone in various little ways, but it's never gotten a full
Have you seen Shadow of the Vampire
Fucking great.
with Eddie Izzard?
Shadow of the Vampire.
So it's basically what I kind of
That's
forgot
that,
a little bit, but
that's
they're
that Ed Wood
filming
movie?
like they're
No.
filming like a fake documentary about. I
The
forget
filming
about-
of Nosferatu and the vampire is real.
Yeah,
and
it's actually real. It's
William
really
Dafoe,
good.
yeah.
It's been
I
a
think I have
long
seen
time
that.
since I've seen it, but from what I remember, it's fantastic.
It's a
But
John
yeah.
Malkovich movie.
Malkovich.
Well, on the topic of movies being remade, American Werewolf in London is getting remade.
I'm a little bit irritated about this.
Well, here's the thing.
Hella CGI, I can imagine.
Well,
Yeah.
John Landis is executive producing, and Max Landis is directing.
That's good news.
I don't know. Who's writing the script, though? That's what I want to know, is who's writing the script?
That's kind of the same for the thing we're talking about later.
Which thing? Wait, what?
The remake aspect of it.
Oh, okay.
Well, the same people that directed it produced the film that we were talking about later. So it's the same thing.
Sam Raimi
is the producer of
We
the,
don't have to hide what movie we're doing.
Okay, well, Sam Raimi is a producer of the Evil
I was
Dead.
like, why are we being so secretive about this?
Well, just because we talked about
The film that we're going to be reviewing.
We're gonna do a movie
Director of the
later.
original film we are going to be discussing later.
I don't know how I feel, man, and it's mainly because Max Landis has been doing writing for the WWF, and I don't like his writing, so I don't know how many.
Is it too smart for you, bro?
No,
WWE.
it's dumb as fuck.
I don't like
it's
the
always
WWF, so I mean,
Thank you, actually.
or WWE.
I'm gonna say this right now. Anyone that likes wrestling, that really likes wrestling, it will forever be WWF.
All right. I thought, you know
Do
what?
you watch Lucha Underground?
Yes, I do.
I've been trying to tell this dude how fucking rad
Have you
Lucha
not-
Underground is.
Did I not bring fucking?
It's like, dude,
I thought
it's
you
like-
were gonna go a different direction with that, and I was like, "Oh man, Matt's not gonna like you anymore."
No, it's amazing. Like the writing skill and then the fucking characters are awesome,
Dude.
And it's brutal.
A dude just died in the storyline. Like,
Oh,
died.
I thought you meant like
Died.
real.
No, like died in
don't
the
give a
storyline.
fuck
But
shit
still,
about that,
WWF doesn't
dude.
kill people in the storyline anymore.
that guy that we interviewed at Comic Con.
Oh,
he was,
fucking Pentagon Jr.
yeah, he was fucking rad.
I want somebody to die in real life.
Actually, he was Pentagon Black when I interviewed him. So
Whatever.
Persona, dog, because he had died and he had become resurrected. as
What
Pentagon
happened
Black.
was-
And
he died.
Vampiro's
Yeah.
fucking his master and shit.
Yeah, and he
Okay,
he
okay,
bloodied him
okay.
up all kinds of stuff.
All right,
We're
all right.
nerding
move-
out
Licked his
moving
blood
on.
off his face.
You bring that up every time we talk about him.
Because fucking, it's amazing. Like Ron Perlman running for president, amazing.
You think that's really gonna happen?
That's his
Why
thing,
the
too,
fuck
like,
not,
"Cero
dude?
miedo."
Yeah.
Miedo. I speak Spanish and I fucked that up.
Yeah.
do you honestly think that'll happen?
Why not? Donald Trump has zero political experience and he is now the president. Why can't Ron Perlman run with his 350,000 fucking Instagram followers?
Oh man.
I guess now thinking about it,
Why not?
why not? But I don't know.
mean,
I think the political state of the country will shift back to a little bit
The
more
fact-
conservative after this after this election.
Maybe not.
Maybe not though.
Maybe we'll just,
We could be on our way to fucking idiocracy.
We
what do I
already
know?
had an
It's a
actor as a
documentary
president
now.
before. So
Pretty much.
It's true. Ron Perlman for president 2020. Sure, why not?
I'll do it.
Is it 2020?
I'll do it. 2020.
2020. Ron Perlman for president.
I'd vote for
2020.
Hellboy.
With Abe Sapien as vice president.
Nice.
Did you guys watch Saturday Night Live?
Yes.
Yes.
That's Dave Chappelle doing the Walking Dead Negan season premiere thing.
Dude, that
was
getup,
the best
the getup that he had was hilarious with the little fro. I was dying.
It just made me miss. I can't even say Chappelle.
Miss the
It made me miss
How long has he
Chappelle
been
show
out of
so
the
much.
public eye?
Fucking
10 years.
10
yeah,
years,
about 10 years.
It was what, 2005?
Yeah, 5 or 6. I heard that whole went crazy and went to Africa thing.
Yeah, that's what I was going with.
he used
Well, no, I
to-
heard that was bullshit.
I understand that he used to get really pissed off about people that called him crazy because it was really dismissive about like what he was going through.
Yeah.
I think he just wanted an escape, dude.
He
'cause it was
became like
too-
the biggest star.
It
in
was
the
too much.
country.
It was too much. I can. Hey.
Well, apparently,
This show right here, it's already too much for me. So I understand,
I
Jake Chappelle.
constantly
I
need
got
an
you.
escape from all the people that add me on Facebook.
apparently he left the public eye and just started lifting weights because he fucking got
He is
yoked.
Yoked. Like, I wanna
Oh
live
boy,
with
got
him.
jacked.
You want to?
I'm trying to live with
Dave
Dave Chappelle, if you for some reason are watching this,
right now. Yeah. It's a possibility.
There's no way. There's
just
no
know,
way.
like, can you make this bigger too?
Hashtag
Maybe that one. I
Dave
don't know.
Chappelle. All right.
Uh,
Is it toys?
much it-
I don't
toy-
want to
there's-
talk about toys.
we don't have to talk about
I don't wanna
toys.
Talk about toys.
Because it's going to make him want to buy more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought some toys.
I'm sure you
Of course
did.
you did.
Well, I have a couple
Those
of them
toys.
sitting right
You're supposed to
there.
be saving for
About
fucking
those.
Japan.
Yeah,
Dog. Don't you worry. I got that. I got that shit.
he's got that covered.
I'm gonna be paying naked chicks to give me a bath all the time. 2 weeks straight.
I can't
Lady
even,
boys.
I'm not even taking a bath myself.
I don't even want to. I don't even want to think about that.
Yeah,
It's gonna be amazing.
bathhouses.
Is there enough Asian ladies for the fupa?
No.
Damn.
Fupa is strong.
They're all rubbing different
I'm gonna
areas
be
of
like
the fupa.
fucking Godzilla in Japan. I'm gonna be like way bigger than everyone and
Only
everything
because
else
you're
out
gonna be
there.
drunk and fucking stumbling over people.
Just knocking buildings over, stumbling into the grocery store, eating everything out.
Oh
It's
God,
gonna be fucking great.
I can't even. I
Yeah,
can't.
Japan and fucking octopus balls, dude. That's wrestling.
Foopzilla.
Yeah.
Here you come.
Foopzilla.
Zilla.
There's a documentary I heard about the Slenderman killings. Did you guys hear about this?
I just saw something about that actually.
It's coming out soon, right?
It's called
Yeah.
Beware of the Slender Man or something like that. It was already. It came out already in.
No, I think
March?
the trailer already came out.
Well, it premiered in March at the festival circuit, but it's
Okay.
actually being shown on HBO in January.
That's a pretty fucked up story.
Well, it's just about those 12-year-olds that stabbed each other.
I think it's like it's just basically a true crime thing, but using the backdrop of Slender Man. That's it.
Probably. Well, I mean, like Slender Man became like basically a modern urban legend. You know, it started as just an online story that fucking spread and spread.
Yeah,
and
it started with
spread.
the Marble Hornets, the YouTube thing.
Yeah, and then it did creepypasta.
Oh, fucking creepypasta! I remember that shit.
And then, yeah, man. People,
I still,
that's
dude,
where I heard it.
I still read creepypasta on almost a daily basis, man.
My favorite creepypasta thing was like the Russian, like, what is it? The anti-sleep drug thing.
Oh yeah, where they put him in a room, and then
Yeah.
like eventually they went
That's
crazy.
like my favorite thing. I love showing people that are afraid of shit that story because they'll listen to the whole thing and be like, "I hate you so much." Why did
Most
you
people
show
say
me
that to you anyway.
Yeah.
maybe
except for those,
you're straight
except for those
edge.
Tinderellas.
Yeah.
I have never, ever, ever in my life met anyone through Tinder, Michael DeFoya, ever in my life.
Damn, throwing some shade at Michael. Fuck.
I'm married and I have. Oh snap!
Honestly, this is me on Tinder. She'd hate me. She would hate me. She would hate me. She would hate me. I would hate her. She would hate
Well,
me.
you go
related.
Yeah,
We're related.
you just swipe right on everything, dude. It's a numbers game.
Oh no! Check this out.
No,
So-
I don't think he would have any trouble pulling on
no,
Tinder.
but that's
Okay,
why-
He's
my Tinder profile. This is what my Tinder profile says.
good. I'm excited.
I'm gonna bow.
This is what my Tinder
devour you?
profile says right now. Probably. I can't remember exactly, but word for word. But it says something like, all you bitches like hiking. You're probably not actually reading this and judging me for my pictures. Do you like French fries? And what's your favorite grindcore band?
The Locust.
Insect Warfare, dude. I like Insect Warfare.
Well, that's your favorite.
Yeah.
They called that out already.
I thought-
saw your shirt.
I thought you
Nice.
asked. I thought you asked what mine was.
What is your favorite?
I just told you the Locust.
The Locust? Local? Keeping it local? Do you listen to grindcore?
Not really.
No.
No.
No,
Do I
probably
look
not.
like a fucking grindcore guy? Nah, just kidding. No, I don't.
Carl Panzram shirt,
I
man.
am, but that's from our buddy Danny. So,
Amigo the Devil.
okay, is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Do we want to take a break now, or do we want to go
No,
into?
we have a list, dog.
Oh,
You're
God.
you're organized.
I know I am.
You,
All right.
You made your list, not me.
Well, it looks like the Facebook people are going to have preview of this, but we won't be going live until Wednesday.
till Wednesday.
The Who Goes There podcast is going to be going live with Patreon come Wednesday, and I've hated to do it, and I've struggled with doing it, but I think that we've reached a point in the show that we need to do something so that we can keep the lights on, more effectively.
Yeah, I mean, there's things that we want to do, and I mean, now we don't have to buy our beer, which is pretty great, but we have to see all these movies, and sometimes we get lucky and cool people like Stephen Cognetti send us screeners, like he did with Hell House.
Yeah.
And other times we have to go to the theater and shell out $15 each to watch the movie, which sometimes
Probably
the
gonna
movie
hate.
sucks ass. And sometimes there's movies that look just terrible and we don't do them because we don't want to pay to watch them.
And
We also don't want to keep asking you guys to support, endeavors like wanting to go to the Gathering of the Juggalos.
yeah,
So-
and I don't want this to sound like give us money to keep the show going. What my goal is, number one goal is to make the show better. So if we're able to buy better equipment, any number of things, and we'll be able to release more merch more regularly, and we'll have all the levels of everything set up on Wednesday. But as of right now, what's the ish goals?
You'll get some. We have a $1, $3, $5, $10, and $20 tier. You can get sticker packs. You can get behind the scenes stuff. You get episodes early, bonus episodes. You get to vote on movies that we will do for shows. We even have a reward where you get one of everything we make. If we make a t-shirt, you get a t-shirt. If we make a pin, you get that.
Yeah.
Really, we just want to keep doing the show and make it as good as possible, and we need a little bit of help doing that. The show is always going to remain free. We're not going to charge you guys for it, but You know, it's if you like what we do, it's kind of like buying us a beer each month. You know,
and
saying, like, thanks for
the
all the work.
smallest amount is where it would be internally grateful for. If you could toss us $1, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah, and it helps.
And again, I hated doing this because I sort of figured that it would diminish the product a little bit, if as it were. But I think it's time. So look out for that Wednesday or today if it's Wednesday.
Yeah.
And one of the other things we're going to be doing on the Patreon is bi-monthly giveaways, and we're actually going to do a giveaway now because
This is a good one, man.
our buddy Scarecrow Oven has been hooking us up with a bunch of stuff, and he sent us a really sweet poster that we showed on last week's episode. But we're going to give away that poster and a bunch of other.
It'll be basically a
random
big
stuff.
prize pack. I in conjunction with the Patreon starting, we wanted to sort of give it a kickstart, and Scarecrow Oven was kind enough to send in a bunch of stuff, and hands down, he's one of my favorite artists right now. So I don't even want to call it like shilling for him because it goes beyond it.
No,
I
I
love what
fully
he comes
endorse
out
it.
with, man.
So all you have to do is go to iTunes and write us an iTunes review. Hopefully it's a favorable one, but it's up to you. So we're going to run that for a couple weeks, and then everybody who just leaves us an iTunes review will be entered to win.
Well, and also anybody who contributes to the Patreon will be entered as well.
yeah, if you join our Patreon, you will also be entered.
Yeah.
We'll give you double entries for the Patreon.
Oh, good call. That's a good call. God, you're smart.
I'm fucking smart.
Jeez.
And I'm attractive. Look at this. Dude, my grandma said I was very handsome this weekend.
Very handsome.
Very
So, anywho, again, if you go to scarecrowoven.com, the discount code for 25% off your purchase is WGT Sucks. That's who goes there sucks. Go buy some stuff, man. The guy's amazing.
Great prints. Those Who Goes There prints, the thing prints.
Yeah.
Oh God, they're fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, it's incredible. So go pick one of those up, man. I don't know how many he has left. So are we gonna take a quick break?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quick break.
Talk
Hours.
about it.
So my buddy is in a band called Hours. They're a local band, and they're really fucking great. They just had a new EP come out this week. It's called. I have to look it up. I'll let you know what the EP is called. I forgot. But the band is called Hours. You can find them at Hours Is Yours. HOURS.
Oh, that's smart.
HOURS. Hoursisyours.bandcamp.com.
I just got
I
that.
love the play on words.
Right?
Man, all right.
They're fucking smart.
So Facebook, we'll be right back. If you're still watching, if you're not, I don't blame you. And if you are, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
So the Facebook people get the like in between.
No, we'll probably mute.
Will we
probably
mute it?
Well, I guess not.
It's a sneak peek of what the Patreon.
Oh God! All right. Well, we won't be unmuted then, or we won't be
All of
muted.
the horrible things we say.
All right. Oh, we are muted. Okay,
muted.
good. All right, quick break, guys. Listeners, we'll be right back.
Stay
Hey,
That's my radio voice, by the way.
that's your rate.
That's my radio. I'm that radio
You went
guy.
really high pitched on this. We're back.
Hey, so you know what I want to do right now?
What's that?
There's 17 people that are watching right now.
Good
if you're
God.
if you're watching right now, comment what your favorite movie is, and I'll pick somebody to win a T-shirt. Just because you're
Wow,
because you're
Matt.
watching right now.
Thank
Okay.
you.
That's it.
Wow. Okay. So the podcast watched 2013's Evil Dead, directed by podcast favorite Fede Alvarez.
I don't know that I would say favorite.
I love him to death.
Well, you should with that poster you got.
I did get a cool poster.
Signed Fede poster. That's kind of sweet.
Okay. Let's start with you, Esteban. What did you think of this movie? And actually, I want your first time you watched it thoughts and what you thought of it now.
All right, I saw this movie in theaters.
God damn it.
Motherfucker.
Don't do it.
Anyway, I saw
Shane's
the
not
movie
there
in
to do
theaters, and I was like, all right. It was all right. It was like, it wasn't what I was expecting. I was expecting Raimi-esque kind of, a feel to it. I was expecting a little comedy, but I didn't get much comedy. It was more, oh, she's a junkie. Okay. Okay. Like, they're trying to, it made me feel bad for actual, like, this is kind of like a real thing we see people, like, when someone's addicted to drugs and they're going through some shit, they're like, oh, she's on drugs. She's just getting, they take her
She's
out.
just getting
It's a
through it.
dismissive
She's,
type thing, yeah.
Yeah.
it's part of drugs. In this case, it was kind of her like crying wolf. Like she's going through the, what's it called? Withdrawals. She's going through the withdrawals.
The DTs.
Yeah, and at the same time, getting possessed by an evil fucking demon.
And people are just writing it off.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So speak more to your
My horror.
Did you like it? Did you not?
I did like it. At the same time, was like, it's almost a completely different movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, I agree.
That's what really kind of was like, okay, no Bruce Campbell, no fucking,
well,
someone's in my fruit salad. None of the crazy voices. None of that.
There was crazy
Well, there was
voices.
that,
yeah. Well, yeah.
But it was more, I don't know.
Matt
We'll get
Smith,
into that.
what did you think the first time you watched the movie, and then following up with this newest view?
First time I watched it, I was very much on the, yeah, it's a good movie. I just wish they would have called it something else. It's not my Evil Dead. Blah,
Cabin-y
blah,
Death
blah.
movie.
Yeah.
Cabin in the Woods.
Now,
Cabin Fever.
I think it's better than the original.
No.
Okay. Bones, Brandon,
I loved it both times.
you loved it both times.
Yeah.
Do you agree with Matt Smith that it's better than the original?
No, I do not agree with that at all.
Completely different movie.
I'm going to go off of what Esteban said, and that it's not like Evil Dead, but they have enough elements of Evil Dead in it that it's a reboot, but not a reboot at all.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
After George says what he thinks, I'll tell you why you're wrong.
Matthew,
You'll always tell me when I'm wrong.
dog,
Really?
okay. So my initial viewing of this film, I loved it. I was like, it's great. It's fantastic. I watched it last night with my wife.
My life.
My bad.
And I realized that it's not even like a competent remake of Evil Dead. It's just a great film.
Not even
So-
that. I feel like it modernizes every single aspect of the original. And
Yeah,
I love it.
I
love it.
It's a remake. It's up. They're gonna.
But
no,
I think what Matt's saying, and I'll let you. You know what? You speak for yourself.
What I mean is by it being a modernization is like back then that movie. Okay, The Exorcist. In the 70s, The Exorcist was one of the most terrifying movies ever because people were very religious, and that fucked with a lot of people's personal beliefs. You watch it now, and it's just like, oh yeah, that's a cool concept, but
It's kind of goofy.
it's kind of goofy.
Yeah.
People are
It's
also
not
desensitized more now too.
exactly. It's not as impactful as it was in the 70s. And while The Evil Dead is a very great film, it's a cult classic. I love the movie. Watching Evil Dead, it's just like like the fucking WWF, dude. When they entered the Attitude Era, they realized that they had to crank it up to appeal to the modern demographic because the old product just didn't work.
I mean, they definitely. So the gore is not necessarily ramped up, but it's more.
The original used about 300 gallons of blood. This one used 50,000 gallons of blood.
Yeah, I'd like to talk about that real quick, unless we were getting to that.
Well, I mean, yeah. Were you talking about the end? We'll get to it. Yeah, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. So, yeah, I the reason why I agree with you, Matt, and it should be no surprise. I think what you're saying is it's the perfect point. Like what they did is instead of trying to do goofy Evil Dead,
right?
They took all the things that just aren't really done anymore, but they did it really well.
Yeah.
Well, and the original Evil Dead wasn't really silly, not until the second one.
Yeah,
you're right.
But even still, where things, I just think everything is improved. I think the pacing is better. Obviously, the cinematography is better. So some of the camera shots aren't as cool. You know, the Evil Dead had a lot of those moving cameras, like right over the water and then up over the branches and all that.
Whatever they call
The
it.
demon,
the
demon
tree
camera.
The Vaseline
whatever.
cam.
But then,
Because that's how they filmed it. They put Vaseline on the
I do
2x4s,
remember that, yeah.
but Evil Dead, they had that shot at the very beginning where it's the upside down forest and then it was like
It loops around.
turning as it like zooms in. And
looking at the way this film, this movie is filmed, and then seeing Don't Breathe, you can see the DNA of Evil Dead in Don't Breathe.
yeah.
You're watching Don't Breathe, and you're like, this guy knows what he's doing when it comes to these films. And watching it again last night, I was blown away. I hadn't honestly. I've talked about it a lot, and we've talked about it a lot, but I haven't seen this movie since I saw it in the theaters.
yeah, me too.
Years ago,
3 years ago.
and I had forgotten a lot about what happened in it. Dude, it's brutal.
I actually just watched it like 2 weeks ago, and that's why we're doing this episode now. Was because I posted it on Instagram that I was watching it, and we got a few.
JM
comments.
Metal wanted us to do it.
Yeah, we got a few comments of
buddy.
people being like, "Oh, is this an episode coming up?" And it's like, why not? You know, like I fucking love this movie now. Sure. And, yeah, sure, why not?
Well, because October was a garbage pit of movies.
I have 3 minor complaints about this movie.
I have one.
What's yours?
The beginning.
Just in general?
Yeah, just the beginning with the backstory. Like, it doesn't seem, it's not necessary
Yeah.
to the story.
Yeah.
Like he said, it's kind of like I'm starting to agree with him now. Not that it's it's not better than the original, but it's
Well, see, because I actually I watched.
But in the story, is it really necessary? Because they explain everything else later on.
I think so. I
Ish.
think I at least the sister coming off of drugs, I think, is important.
Yeah,
to the
that's-
Well,
story.
no. That
You
yes.
mean the burning of the witch?
the daughter,
Yeah.
or I mean, like the daughter and father thing.
I think-
You mean pre-title?
Pre-title, exactly.
Gotcha.
Like,
I
it's
think
not really necessary.
It shows it sets the tone well because it's something extreme right from the beginning.
It's gore as fuck.
Yeah, it's cool as fuck. That girl was hotter
Cool
than
as
a
fuck.
$2 pistol.
Who goes
I'll
their
tell you what.
podcast?
The whole "I will rip your soul out, Daddy." That line was fucking great.
Well, it was kind of funny too. I
Also,
didn't
that's what she said.
I didn't quite remember how that scene went. So when
I'll pull your cock out, Daddy.
when she started calling him Daddy, I was like, "What the fuck is going on here?" And then I slowly remembered.
And then you got a little turned on, and
That was maybe her father.
yeah,
yeah.
maybe.
Maybe.
But so one of my complaints actually happens there. The use of CG, as minimal as it was fucking god awful. The fire
was bad.
Her face when she's like the demon in the fire was just fucking everything CG was god awful.
Okay, but you also have to take into account this is his first film too.
No, and that's fine. And the CG, as silly as it wasn't enough to make the movie bad.
Yeah.
So that was issue number 1. Issue number 2 was some of the dialogue, like I can smell your filthy soul. Like I thought it was just
Yeah, I think
Overkill kinda.
I think
not
that
even overkill, just too cheesy.
well, I think
Yeah, but
that
it's
was
touching back on the
they
old
were
one.
they were trying to touch back on the original, right?
And
but in this environment, it feels goofy, right?
right,
Yeah.
and they managed to pay homage really well. You know, they had the original
car?
documentary tape playing, you know, where
Well, they had
he's
the
talking about finding
Oldsmobile.
the
The
book.
Oldsmobile's in the backyard.
That's I found out that's in every one of Sam
Yeah, his
Raimi's movies.
films, whatever.
That guy, he's so smart.
Yeah.
There was there's
Except for the Spider-Man series, man. I fucking hate
where
the
they were
Spider-Man
talking
movies.
about
The first one is okay. The last two, not so much.
Not to get off subject, but I fucking hate those movies.
and third problem was the fucking brother, dude. I could
The guy with the
not-
glasses?
No,
the actual.
brother.
Oh, the brother.
main
Oh,
character.
I could not stand the fucking brother.
One thing, it's not really a problem. It was just like, you go, boy. The blonde dude, the long-haired guy with the glasses, the nerd dude.
The guy that
dude
looks like he
gets
belongs in the original.
fucked up.
You know,
Like, he gets stabbed.
but
I
does it-
love
but-
that there was a character that just gets beat up
but
the whole time.
you know, honestly, he deserves it, man.
He was kind of a dick.
Why? Oh, because it's his fault.
It's his fault. And then the whole, you know, rather than be like, hey guys,
oh, yeah.
I kind of did this.
I kind of did this. He waits until like 2/3 of the movie
And
to
who
be
the
like,
fuck- okay, first of all, you're in a fucking creepy cabin in the woods. You find a fucking book that's fucking shut with barbed wire.
This is what my girlfriend said.
Fucking loud.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
come the fuck on.
It's like, I mean,
and you don't even pronounce everything right. I'm just kidding.
yeah, I that part is kind of like, dude, seriously, where it's like leave
for
this
real,
book
bro?
alone. Seriously, dog, close this motherfucker. Are you fucking dumb?
it's
Can
written
you
in blood.
read?
It's like,
yeah.
guys, please don't read this. Not Malaska.
No, that's
no,
what-
please, we
Look,
mean it. Don't read
There's
this,
some
please.
stuff that's crossed out. Maybe I should use this little pencil rubbing
Yeah,
method.
exactly. I was
that's
like,
what-
you went that far.
He
You
goes
fucking
all
dickhead.
Matlock to fucking find the
And that's what my
goddamn-
girlfriend said. She's like, you find a book, you do not read it out loud. Whatever you do, you do not read it out loud. Read it to
Well,
yourself.
man reads a
Don't
book
do that.
out loud
And then
anyway.
so he's the one that goes like, guys, I think we should take this seriously. And they're all like, what do you mean? He goes, all that witchy stuff that happened in the basement.
he doesn't
It's like,
bring it up.
Dog, what the fuck?
First of all, how did they find this cabin? Whose cabin was
It's
it?
the
again?
it's the
It's a
family.
family
Like
cabin,
all their
yeah.
pictures are up on the wall.
The first sign to me that we shouldn't be here is one, the fucking
You're driving
smell.
in-
and you're driving in the middle of fucking woods.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, I wouldn't mind that.
How does
That-
nobody recognize the smell except for her?
Yeah, well, and then
and
we'll
the
go tribute
dog.
back to the drug thing or whatever.
Yeah.
Do you think her senses are heightened because
Well,
she's
that's-
off
No,
of
no,
drugs?
because
There's
everyone's like,
fucking dead cats in the basement.
That's what I
Yeah.
mean. Like, why would she be the
Fucking
why would she be the only one?
Because apparently everyone is stupid. As
not
fuck.
that she's the
And
only
that's the
one, but
thing
like
with
also it's
most
attributed to
horror
like,
movies.
oh,
It's
like
every
she's going through
horror
withdrawals or
movie you've
whatever.
ever seen.
Too many
Yeah,
too many
and
voices.
It's like,
Too many
where do they
voices.
find, like, obviously these people aren't real, but the people that are in these characters, like this,
Well, and-
the biggest group of dumb fucking.
And you know,
idiots.
I think that Cabin in the Woods rips this shit apart like really terribly because you've got the typical stereotypes. in
It
this
plays on
movie.
the stereotypes, yeah.
You've got the naive nerd who opens up the book, you know, and it's and I think it's on purpose. I don't think that like Fede went into this like I'm going to make these really unlikable characters. I think it's on purpose, and I think they're meant to be unlikable.
Yeah.
Right? Or am I wrong?
I mean, obviously, if you like someone and you see them die, it's gonna suck. So you want your audience to enjoy the movie. So,
I agree.
Oh, I hate that motherfucker. Good, stab him in the face with a syringe.
I did not hate him at all.
I did not like him. He was.
I thought he was.
I
like-
was
It
just
wasn't that bad.
You know what? You know
I
what
thought
it
he
is?
was a pretty good dude.
Maybe it's a reflection
And,
of myself, and I'm like that guy. Fuck that guy.
He's not that bad.
I think he has great hair, and
Oh,
I think he's.
Yeah.
I think he's got a really nice beard.
you know who doesn't have a really nice beard right now?
You.
This guy.
Yeah.
Super Mario over here.
Yeah,
That's
right?
what, exactly what I was
Fucking
supposed to say.
Mario.
Yeah, I'll be.
I would say more Wario. You know?
Trust the fungus, George.
I'm fucking Wario.
No, he can't grow it long enough
Oh,
to twist
yeah.
it.
And also, it doesn't like do
I
this.
can't, dog.
Bro.
Okay,
I got this.
so those are the things that we disliked or you guys disliked about it. What were your favorite bits of this film?
I think my favorite part was the way that the women wound up stabbing people. Like the way the violence was executed. When the girl's cutting at her face, she's just like sawing rigorously at her face.
Like-
and then when she stabs the dude with the syringe,
She
it's
really
just like-
goes at it.
Well, and
She's
it's
like
got that
straight arm, like
that mechanical like like that kind of thing. And
Honestly,
even
doing that right now hurt my fucking shoulder.
Later-
It looks like you're jerking someone off too.
later when
Right?
homegirl was hitting him with the fucking crowbar or the hammer or whatever.
Yeah,
it was.
those I think those were intentionally robotic movements, which was a cool little touch. I did have this question last night. And I don't know if I don't remember from Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2 if this is a thing, but when the possessed people, they kind of shift out of being possessed, is that the demon fucking with them, or is that the demon
Well, yeah.
actually like letting go a little bit and
I think
letting
it's
the
the
person
demon-
coming
I think it's
through?
the demon
Demon
fucking with them
fucking.
because
Definitely the demon
Christina had that
fucking
same question. She's like, "What is this?" And I'm like, "Well, I take it as a demon fucking with them. Like, I'm going to show you a little bit of humanity, so you question yourself."
Well, yeah, they did the same thing in
It's like
Alchemist Cookbook.
psych.
Which was a
He's
terrible.
normal again. Psych, and then they
Yeah.
go back
That
into
one
the-
that one part was tight though.
No.
When his
Whatever.
cousin
I don't
confronted
wanna- I
him.
don't want to talk about it.
Give me your shit.
Jesus. Bitch, you ain't no nerd.
Oh, you're gonna get it, bitch.
I'm not much into, I'm not a torture porn kind of dude. So there are times when gore gets to me a little bit, but
Gore, not
dude,
core.
I loved every moment of it.
Oh yeah.
Like you said, the sawing of the face with the mirror
That
was great.
The foreshadowing of like the deaths where they're cutting the roast beef and then she uses the same thing to cut her fucking arm
When
off.
she cuts her arm off, well, when she almost cuts her arm off, and then it falls off of that last little
I feel
bit
so
of
much
meat.
better now.
I was like, yes, I love this movie.
All of it. The razor blade. And everything was done so slowly. Like when
good.
when Mia's hiding in the wall, you know, she gets the chainsaw and that girl comes
yeah.
out. She's hiding in the wall and the machete goes through and gets her leg and it's
And then
pulled out
yeah.
so slowly.
Yeah.
That and the razor blade licking and I love it.
The
Yeah.
syringe when he gets stabbed in the face with the syringe and then
Pulls
pulls
it
out.
out. Yeah.
I
Oh,
love
yeah.
needle.
Such a good
I love
scene.
that they didn't draw that out. That it was kind of just like how you would do it in real life. You'd be like, "Fuck, get this out." You know, you wouldn't just like inch it out.
I did also enjoy. I did also enjoy all of the Evil Dead little smirks that they had, like the chainsaw. That was a good little
the
bit.
Little nods.
And that's why I said the whole thing. Like they have enough little elements that it's a throwback. It's like a reboot, but it's not really a reboot. Like it's
Yeah, I do am in that camp where I kind of feel that if it had been another movie entirely,
like if it.
I think that people would have enjoyed it more. The hardcore fans of Evil Dead.
Yeah, I find it weird that the IMDb rating is so much lower for Evil Dead than The Evil Dead. Like The Evil Dead has almost an 8, and Evil Dead has like a 6.5.
I think that's a knee-jerk reaction from hardcore '80s movies fans
well, of
because,
course,
like when
the
you
whole
when this
elitist
comes
type
out,
deal, or-
it's like, well, get off my fucking lawn.
Well, look at the reactions for Ghostbusters before people realize that it in fact did suck dicks.
Not just one dick, many dicks.
Many
dicks.
An
I still
entire
haven't
bag
seen
of them, arguably.
Like Leslie Jones sucked all the dicks.
All the white dicks. Let's just keep
Olivia
keep that.
Munn.
Oh, God.
Sucked all the
Oli-
dicks.
Olivia Munn.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Can
There
we?
you go.
Can we not?
Yeah, there we go.
Good. Hey, George.
Oh yeah.
Well,
X gonna give it to you.
our Facebook live streamers have just gone to 0. I imagine. Jesus Christ!
There's a delay.
That or
They won't get it yet.
Now they're at 0.
Yeah.
But
Uno momento. Go ahead.
are you gonna do one too? You gonna fart too?
No. Go ahead.
No,
Nope, I just shit myself.
So there was supposed to be a sequel to this, and there was actually supposed to be an Army of Darkness 2, where there's supposed to be an Army of Darkness 2, which was the sequel to this, where Mia goes back and fights the Deadites, and then there was going to be a part 3
Where she meets
Ash
Bruce.
and Mia
Yeah.
team up.
Well, I think that's why they have the stinger at the end, right?
Yes.
It was supposed to be, yeah, but then Universal passed on Army of Darkness 2, so now it's kind
not
of
only
just
that,
up
but
in the
like
air.
up in the air.
Now there is a director's cut to this film, correct?
Yes, I
I
have
don't
that.
think I saw that. What?
It hasn't been released yet.
I thought it was supposed to be
no,
released in
it's-
October.
it's
It was-
released. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
because
VOD only.
Can you?
I have.
I haven't
yeah.
checked it out.
I haven't watched it yet. I bought it, but I because I watched.
Do we know what's on it?
No.
what's the
I think
extra scenes?
It's got about 4.5 extra minutes of content because there was a European company
So sexy.
television channel that wound up showing it accidentally, and nobody knows where the print came from. But Fede
I
Alvarez
did
had
read
said-
about this. So so then if that's true, then it tacks on to the end post Mia getting away, if I'm not
what it is?
mistaken. And there's also a scene in the cabin that I think is a new scene. So, but I don't know. Any more thoughts on this film?
I have one favorite scene.
What was your thing about the end that you were going to say?
All right, so we were talking about blood earlier. It's straight up like I literally I wanted to stand up in the theater and yell Slayer because it was literally raining fucking blood, and that was the most metal scene of the whole goddamn movie.
Mommy, it's raining red.
Yeah, I don't know. I think and for a movie that's not heavy on cheese, I think that scene was kind of cheesy.
I did feel like
mean,
they
yeah,
rushed
but-
the end a little bit. It was just
I didn't
over an
feel
hour and a half.
rushed.
Yeah,
Well,
I
the
didn't
whole
rushed.
final confrontation, it's like, oh, everything's okay, and then it's like, oh wait, no, there's one more big bad, and that
And
whole
everything's okay, and then
that whole
everything-
scene lasted like
Nope.
3 minutes.
Well,
from
yeah,
the,
and then the what was the name of the demon?
Abomination.
The Reckoner. Oh, the Abomination.
Yeah.
Like
with how scary
the
it was supposed to be,
the Hellspawn can be defeated by a chainsaw.
in a matter of seconds, it
Well,
like got its leg
that's
cut
it.
off
Yeah.
immediately. and-
So can all the Hellspawn in Evil Dead or Army of
But
Darkness.
those guys are just deadites.
Yeah, they're just dead eyes.
This is literally like 5
The
sacrifices had to be made to
Yeah.
bring
so it's
forth
basically
this monster.
Cabin in the Woods, but like to a lesser degree.
Yeah, well, Cabin in the Woods is a fantastic film. So
Well, no, yeah, it's making fun of all the
actually.
yeah.
actually, I say that a lot. I say actually a lot on this show.
And he pushes up his
are a
glasses
nerd.
a lot.
I don't know. The ending. I think the ending is kind of the only thing I had trouble with.
Yeah, I mean, I did like it. Obviously, the whole chainsaw in the face and fucking getting cut in half and all the blood spraying and her ripping her
Eat
own
this
arm
bitch
off
or whatever. Or eat
and-
this motherfucker. Like it's a throwback to Evil Dead too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I groovy. Yeah, I love it. I love it all.
I wish they'd had said groovy somewhere
In
in the
some-
He did
In the
at the end.
trailer.
At
Or in
the
the
stinger,
stinger.
there's a stinger at the end.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I didn't see that actually.
Okay.
Oh, you.
I've
pulled
been
one-
sitting here nodding
You
this whole
pulled.
time.
You pulled a
pulled a
Jorge.
George.
Yeah, dude, I do that all the time. Like when there's stingers. When Matt's like, "Hey, did you watch a stinger?" I go, "Fuck, there was a stinger in this
I'm
movie."
like, but what about the?
I was already in my
stinger? He's
car
like,
on my way
"What?"
home.
I
Funny
was
thing,
already memes.
First movie we ever did, like the stinger was one of the
It
most
was the
important parts
biggest
of the
thing.
film.
Yeah.
And he completely missed it. It's like, dog,
Okay,
what are you
so
talking about?
Have you seen The Battery?
Which one?
The Battery?
No, I haven't.
We haven't talked about The Battery on this show in a long time.
Since episode 70.
But anyways, it was a very pivotal moment that was shown in stinger format, and I missed it. I was like, "Whoa, what the fuck? They ended the movie and there's
It
no
was-
resolution."
It wasn't even one of the end of the credit kind of deals. It was like, here's who directed it and who shot it, and here's the stinger.
Yeah.
So
So
it was like
left
4
with the fucking
seconds.
quickness then. Like
Yeah, he was just
like,
like,
"All right,
fucking
it's
done.
Yeah.
I'm so pleased, done.
I have
It's dead. Let's go.
Yeah.
I have fully enjoyed this film. I want to see no more.
Yeah, but I fully love this movie.
The only thing I would say is I don't think that I would recommend this film to non-horror
Casual
people.
fans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think your girlfriend's a good example. Did she enjoy this film?
oh, she fucking hated this.
Yeah. That's
Has
what
she seen Cabin in the Woods?
No, she has not. But
Is
she
she
basically,
a horror person?
in talking with her about this,
No,
she's
let
like,
me-
She's dating
I
this
haven't-
fool,
Dude,
so.
dude, let me tell you.
I haven't met her
Let
yet.
me tell you about this chick. Quote unquote,
watch yourself.
I hate Halloween.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's very
She's
very
great,
normal,
but
very,
she
very
hates
normal.
she hates Halloween, and I can't handle it.
Anti-Halloween, pro-butt stuff.
Yeah,
+1, -1, I think.
It's like Trump and
she's
legal
constantly
weed.
asking what's pegging after that one night. So
Wait.
Is she really?
Buckle up, dude. Buckle up.
Once
You guys
she
have
learns-
talked about pegging already.
well,
Yeah.
no,
Dude,
we
this
went
is
out with
serious.
them one night, and there was a pegging conversation after that. Like, what's pegging? I'm like, we'll talk about this.
See,
later.
because what had happened is after like 20 years, Bone still doesn't know that he can't go anywhere with me.
yeah,
and
no,
so,
I
like-
know, yeah.
Yeah.
I threw out
nonetheless.
pegging.
So
and she's
yeah,
like,
to a non horror person, what like she didn't like this movie at all.
Yeah, she hated it, and she's
Okay.
like, "It's predictable." I'm like, "You just described all of fucking modern horror. Like, it's predictable. None of it's like original, if you will."
I wouldn't say none, but I see,
No,
I get
no.
what you're saying.
And that's what I told him. Like, that's what we do all the time. We just talk about modern horror and how it's not like there's some gems everyone don't breathe, Green
Relationship
Room,
goals.
shit like that. Like, but like mostly it's the same shit that's recycled and it's not good. So, but that's her qualms with it.
I understand. Yeah, like I said, I don't think this is very normie accessible. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I guess any movie that gets banned somewhere is probably not.
Did people throw up in the
Well,
theater?
again,
I think it was banned in like the Ukraine.
again
or
with
some
that like
shit, but-
people have been throwing up in the theater.
Exactly.
Well, no,
Like-
this was banned because
That means
violent.
nothing to me.
That means
Yeah.
I'm gonna go see it.
That makes me want to go see the fucking movie.
Yeah, but then you wind up realizing like, oh, it's because those people are fucking pussies.
Well, no, it's because they're shaky cam, and this is a
Oh, yeah.
shitty reality fucking movie. Yeah, no, get out of here. That stuff annoys me.
I forgot what
Yeah,
I
I
was saying.
can't.
We were talking
that's why
about
I didn't
normies.
go see Blair Witch.
We were talking about
It's a
movies.
fucking great movie.
Is it?
We're talking about
Is it still
normies.
like shaky cam? Because I can make the same fucking movie in like 30 minutes.
Don't watch Blair Witch.
Yeah,
I know.
Do whatever you do.
I haven't seen the new one.
You should.
Don't do
I
it.
saw the first one in theaters and was like, all right, everybody's mad. That's basically how Family Guy described the movie. Have you seen that? Family Guy describes they go, I guess like Peter goes blind and the dog takes him to go see Blair Witch and he describes it like, all right, nothing's happening, everybody's shaking, and everybody looks pissed.
That's pretty accurate.
That's pretty accurate.
Well,
Nothing's happening,
it's pretty much the same
And then
thing
at the
except
end,
for
everybody's on timeout.
with a DJI Phantom drone.
Yeah.
It's garbage. It's garbage.
And
You should watch The Gallows instead.
And a man-eating tent.
I'm hating
A man-eating
yeah.
tent.
Yeah.
Oh, that the girl folding scene was
Yeah.
the only gem in that whole.
You know, if
film.
you smoked weed, you would probably laugh a lot through the movie. You want to
Bro.
smoke some weed and watch Blair Witch, bro?
And this is the day he broke Edge.
No.
Dude,
I've been offered sex to drink a beer, and I'd be like, nah.
From Matt, but
That just
that's
makes me,
different.
that
so-
just makes me like whack as fuck.
what,
but
what
still.
about sex from us?
Drink a beer.
Well,
you could be the meat or the bread. dog.
What? hey, do you want a permanent spot on the show? Chug up, dog.
Or
oh, now it's that, huh? It's getting to that point.
we
No.
could just put bones in the middle. You could provide the mayo.
He is attractive, I
Right.
must say.
Not since he shaved, though. He has the same thing
Hey,
going on.
says-
that I
hey,
do.
who
Says the guy who did the
Pot,
exact same
kettle,
thing.
black.
This was intentional. Thank you very much.
That doesn't
So
make it
was
better.
this.
Yeah,
That
but
doesn't make it better.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So is this.
Yeah, so is this and this.
And the fupa.
Hey, this is totally unintentional.
that's
is
just
an oops.
that's just beers and burritos every night.
You know,
all right,
like,
all right,
I
all
wanted a
right.
6-pack, so I took it to the keg. Next level.
Final thoughts on Evil Dead, the 2013.
I've said it 1,000 times. I fucking love it. I think it's better than the original, and I watched the original today. I think it transcends in every way.
Esteban?
I actually, after talking about it again and going through it in my head, I actually like it.
You kind of fucking love it.
I would love it now.
Ah, we did it, dude.
But I feel like it's a great movie. I love the movie, but they kind of did the whole like, it's a completely different movie, but they just used Evil Dead to kind of get more people to watch this awesome movie. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, look,
it's like, it's a different movie, but
they
I
put
would
it. They
disagree.
They
They kept enough of the original to make it Evil Dead, and they just cranked it up to 11.
yeah. I still love the movie, though.
That's exactly what I said.
Brandon,
Yes.
I fucking loved it.
you fucking loved it. I agree, man.
It made me want to watch. I actually have not. I've watched a couple episodes of Ash versus the Evil Dead.
Yeah, I need to get on that.
Second season is much better than the first season. So if you've been lagging on watching, or rather, if you watched first season and got bored, catch up again, man. Second season is fantastic.
Gotta
So
watch it.
I
Go
think
ahead.
they're two entirely different movies. I mean, they're the same,
are.
but they're different.
Hey,
what's up?
Ollie says helicopter stash. Thanks, babe.
Thanks, Pipe. Write that into your fanfic.
Yeah. George gets a cop stash, and I go for a mustache ride
Mustache rides all day.
All day. All right, well that's it. Let's wrap it up with Evil Dead. I mean, it's great.
Yeah.
There's things that are obviously.
We love it. The episode might not have been entertaining, but sometimes we got to watch a movie that we like. So fuck you.
I don't think.
Yeah, and
think
if you
it's
don't like
entertaining.
it, go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Go fuck yourself. Unless your name is Jennifer Barloon, then happy birthday.
Is it her birthday today?
It was yesterday.
Oh.
But she's been listening to the show since episode 1, and she's fucking awesome.
She is awesome.
So
That is-
happy birthday, Jennifer.
salutes.
Salutes.
He will salute you with water because he's.
Okay,
That doesn't
seriously?
count. You actually just counted out his salutes. You ungrateful,
Un-American son of a bitch.
thoughtless son
I have
of a
a
bitch.
koozie.
George, build a wall right here, and I'll make this man pay for it.
This mustache is it's very border
It's a
patrol.
very
It's very
Mexican-
border
It's
patrol.
very border patrol. I'm a little intimidated. I'm not gonna lie. And I was born here legally.
Same,
legally,
dude, same.
legally.
Legally.
I'm legal.
Let me
as
see your
fuck.
birth certificate,
Yeah.
homie.
This says Kenya.
When I was working at
Dude,
the
we're gonna
tattoo
start
shop-
it. We're gonna start enlisting stop and frisk.
Oh God. I'm gonna get stopped.
But that's just for your own enjoyment.
Oh, you were working at tattoo shop,
when I was working at the tattoo shop,
which
Last
you are
week.
no longer.
which I'm no longer working at, unfortunately.
Fuck. Oh,
Nah, it's fine. We're cool. We're cool. I'm cool with that.
fuck you, random tattoo shop.
Yeah.
But I wasn't happy.
Or
with it.
not.
Anyway, so there was one time this girl came in and was like asking, like she was like new to the area. She was seriously like culture shocked like a motherfucker. She was like in the middle of fucking Wisconsin, had never fucking met a Mexican person. So I think I was her first Mexican.
Oh, bad experience.
Oh yeah, I'm like the wrong guy to meet. So this is why. She's
Like
asking-
anywhere.
I was like, "Do you know any Spanish or anything?" She's just like, "Not really." So I was like, "All right, I'm gonna show you a phrase that'll get you by like pretty well around here." And I taught her, "Donde están tus papeles?" Which translated means, if you don't speak Spanish, means where are your papers? So that poor girl probably said that to somebody
That's rough.
and
dude.
got beat the fuck
why,
up
Why
or
you do that?
something.
Why
Like,
you do that?
Wrong Mexican chick. I was actually feeling like Satan that day, and I was like, I need to. I was having a terrible day, and I was like, I need to ruin someone else's day, but not directly.
You know, on that note, I said "no mames way" to an old Mexican lady,
Nice.
not knowing what it meant. I thought it meant. I was under the impression that it meant.
Every Mexican I know says it, so it's okay.
Well, no, because I worked. I worked as a cook.
Hey, I have a couple back friends. They let me say it.
No.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
It's okay.
So what had happened was I worked as a cook, and a bunch of Mexicans in the kitchen. They'd always say it, and then my wife's uncles always say it, and they told me that it meant like, don't give me that shit. Like, I don't want any of that. Like
I mean, technically,
and it
it's not wrong. It's not
Kinda
wrong.
does. Like
Spanish is just like it can mean it has
Multiple
every
things.
word in Spanish is like five
Right.
different meanings.
Well,
So-
yeah, the same
so-
thing happens in my office. Like, they're like, well, what does that mean? I go, it doesn't translate very well.
Well, the thing is, your wife is Mexican, so she didn't stop this at any point.
no, but I'd been saying it, and she didn't correct me.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. She didn't stop it at any point.
because
Alia is the ultimate troll, dude.
well, yeah. So I
She's
go
like, I want to see what happens to this motherfucker.
I go to work.
Hence why I told that
And,
girl to say that.
I go to work and there's this super religious older Mexican lady, and she's telling me something about the day. And
You
I'm
could have
like,
just said older
I'm like,
Mexican
no
lady."
mames way. Like, I don't want that. Like, don't give me that. And then she got fucking pissed.
Gee,
furious.
I don't know why.
It
No,
basically
mamas mean
it basically means like, stop sucking dick, cow.
pretty much.
Like, but that's basically
That's the literal
Literally,
translation.
but it's got.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
There's
anywho,
some like you're not serious. Like that's
So-
normally what it's
Yeah.
being used for.
It went over well.
the Who Goes There podcast is signing out
Wait.
of
So
the Evil Dead discussion right there.
based
No
off of that
mames
last
way.
conversation, can you classify this as educational?
no mames way. On that, don't forget to check out Brainwaves
How long can you keep that up?
on. Don't forget to check out Brainwaves on Wednesday, 9 Pacific, midnight Eastern. Also check out the Horrible Imaginings podcast and all of the other great podcasts on the Dread Central Network. And subscribe to Box of Dread while you can. It's only $14 a month plus shipping, and you get this fucking sweet pin right here. You can't see
Yeah,
it.
the one that they can see on
You can
camera.
see it.
You
It's fucking shining.
You
I'm
stupid.
I can tell you right now,
you
it's awesome.
stupid
It's fucking
little
sweet.
man.
Shane's gonna get one and shove it right in the fucking camera's face. because it's that fucking cool. And there you go. Boom. Right there.
That's pretty sweet. Yeah, look at that. Shane hand.
Yeah, you can get fucking
coming to get
Chase
you, Barbara.
Producer Producer Shane is the man, by the way.
Producer Shane.
He can do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can
Isn't
do
there a
all the
Shane cam?
things of the internet.
No Shane Cam?
No Shane
Shane
Cam.
Cam.
There's Shane Cam.
I love
There it is.
There it is. Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah, subscribe to Box of Dread. Also, hit up our Patreon, which I think is patreon.com/whogoestherepodcast.
That'll go up Wednesday.
Or just
for you.
Google fucking Patreon Who Goes There.
And once again, scarecrow.com.
ScarecrowOven.com.
Scarecrow.com. That'd be a different website altogether. Scarecrowoven.com. WGT sucks.
25% off the
25%
entire
off.
store. Also, leave us an iTunes review to win a sweet Scarecrow Oven prize pack.
Yep.
Or donate to the Patreon and
Or
leave
donate to the Patreon. And leave a
review.
5-star
triple.
review.
double entry.
Boom.
Triple entry.
That's what's up.
Because you get 2 plus 1.
You do
okay,
Patreon, you do fucking iTunes. You pretty much won, dog. Right there. That's what happened.
Oh yeah.
Tell you what.
And Michael Tafoya won because he just did all those things.
Did he just do all those things? Hey, totally non-horror related. Why don't you tell us a Michael story? Just because. You guys want to hear a fucking story about some dude that you don't even know? Let's fucking hear a story about some dude that I barely know.
God, this is like pressure. Like, which one do I tell?
You know what? We got to tell. We told the chocolate one already.
Yeah,
huh?
Mike told that one himself.
The Ghirardelli one?
Oh, the Gear
Oh, yeah,
Brett
well,
told that one.
I wish, you know what? I wish I
Okay.
had the picture from that night.
I
would
have
totally
the picture, but
you have it?
Yeah, well, not. I mean,
Okay.
Well, okay.
here's-
This is
anyway, so-
we don't- okay. Look,
Wait, real quick. Do you have a story?
I have several stories.
Nah, we can skip it.
But-
We can skip it.
yeah, I don't wanna
want
When Michael gets mad
I
at
was,
me,
I was gonna
it's
make
like,
that shit a giveaway, dog.
No, that's fine.
What?
He loves the show, so
and I love him.
we do too. This is the Who Goes There podcast signing out for episode 91. This is Jorge.
This is Matt.
this is Brandon.
Hi, I'm Esteban.
First time.
Last time.
Damn.
We'll see you
Until
next
it breaks
week,
edge.
guys.
Unless I break edge.
We're not sure what we're watching next week, but it will be with Danny. It won't be with Danny.
We'll see.
It might be with Danny. I don't know. We'll see you next week, idiots. Good night. I hate your guts.
I'm not gonna worry wrinkles in my brow. Nothing's ever gonna be alright, no how. No matter how I struggle and strive, I'll never get out of this world alive.